Alright guys, my name is Jerome. Thank you for joining me in this channel. And as you can see, we are on the Bootstrap website. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a logged in system user interface using the examples that is already available in Bootstrap right here. Okay, here at the top from the navigation bar, if you click on examples, you will be able to see these templates. All right, and for beginners, you might think to download the source code. We can actually go ahead and try that one. Okay, if we are going to click that and download the source code, let's just wait for the download to complete. It's right here at the lower left corner of the screen. I'm right clicking on it, show in folder. You will see that we have this folder. Let's try to extract it. Okay, so you can see what's going on here. And this is the extracted file. If you're a beginner and you click on this one, this might be a little bit intimidating. You don't know what to do. But in this video, I'm going to show you how you can quickly use the following examples. All right. And I have mentioned that I'm going to show you how to create the logged in system user interface in Bootstrap. I am scrolling down to look for that examples, and this is the one that I'm talking about. Okay. The title is Sign In, a custom form layout and design for a simple sign-in form. If we are going to right click on it and open link in new tab, you will be able to see that we have a logged in system user interface here. Okay. So this is a very, very quick way to get started with your project if that system requires a logged in user interface. Okay. So the first thing that you can do is you can actually go ahead and right click here and view page source. Okay, and it will open up in a new tab and you will see the code inside of it. Okay, so here you can, in Windows, you can click the Control A or Command A in Mac and Control C to copy that. Let's head over to our text editor. I'm using VS Code. It doesn't matter whatever text editor you're using. So I'm going to create a new project. Okay, I'm clicking on File, right over here, File, and then Open Folder. I'm just going to head over to Desktop and I'll create a folder named Bootstrap Logged In. Okay, let me just correct the spelling. All right, so there you go. And I'm going to select that folder. And inside this folder, right now it's blank. Let's create our first file, which is normally the index.html. And this is now ready. Let me just fix my window. So remember that we have copied this code right here. We copied that and we can actually paste it right over here. Okay, so save that and let's try to preview if we will be able to get the same preview as in the case of these examples from the website. So let's go ahead and right click here and open with live server. Okay, as you can see, it seems to be that it doesn't preview as expected, which is it's supposed to be like this one, but right now it's looking almost very, very different. It seems like it's only rendering the default HTML markup in a browser. All right, so let's go ahead and fix this. So if you're a beginner, this might be confusing. I mean, we have copied everything, all the source code, but it doesn't display exactly as we expected it to be like this one, right? So here, if we are going to analyze the code, let's go back to our text editor right here. You will notice some links here. For example, this one, bootstrap.min.css, and it is inside the docs folder, and we don't have that in our project. In Bootstrap, it does work because they do have it in their server. So right now we are operating locally on our computer and we don't have this file. So we are going to fix this. Okay. So first we're gonna be deleting items that we don't need for now in this demonstration. So let's delete this part right here. Okay. Let's delete this. up to here. Maybe this one. Let's try to delete that one as well. Okay, and this one right here as well. Okay, let's just fix the spacing. And make sure to always save your work by clicking on file and then click save or control S or command S in Mac. Okay, now we have another link here that says signin.css. And as we all know, we don't have it in our system. So we can actually go ahead and create that. Right click here, new file, and then signin.css. Okay, right now this file is blank. And of course, it's still not going to work, even though it is linked, because we don't have the code. So we are going to get the code that is within the signin.css from the website. Okay, so from here, remember we have right-clicked on here earlier and view page source, right? And we are going to be looking for that signin.css, which is right here. I hope you can see it. Let me just zoom in a little bit. I can go ahead, or we can go ahead and right click on it and open link in new tab, and we will be able to get the CSS properties specified on that file, the signin.css. So right now we can just go ahead and copy everything. All right, go to our project, click signin.css and paste it right there. Save our work, and let's try to preview our project, which is right here. Okay, refresh, and now we are making some changes. It is now centered, right? It is now centered compared to, let me just go ahead and comment this out. Save that. Now it is not centered. At least right now we know that the signin.css is already taking effect. Okay, now there's only one thing that we are missing right here, which is the main Bootstrap file. In the website, they do have it right, hold on, they do have it right over here, this one. What we can do, we can actually go to the Bootstrap website, okay? From the home page, we can click on Get Started, and we can actually copy this CSS file right here. Copy that and paste it right over here, right above the title tag. I'm just going to click on View and word wrap so that we can see all the code right on this window, okay, without having some overflows horizontally. Okay, now that we have that, make sure to save our project, and let's go back to the preview in the sign-in template. Now we are getting there. In fact, we already have it fixed. Okay, so right now let's compare this to the template. We don't have this icon, right? But that's no problem. We can actually create our own icon. So maybe we can find some icons in the internet. Let's go to iconfinder.com and let's download an icon. I'll just let me just close this pop-up window. I'll just type here internet, anything, and I'm going to click on free to filter this out. Maybe I will be needing this one right here. Okay, I will pick the size, which is going to be 256 pixels. Download that file, and we have it right here in our computer at the lower left corner of our screen. So I'm right clicking on it, show in folder. I can go ahead and copy that file, go back to VS Code, right click here, reveal in File Explorer. I'm going to paste the icon right here. I will just rename this to icon so that it is easier to link. All right, and I'm gonna be looking for that image template in our code, which is right here. I will just change this, okay, highlight that, delete, and I'm going to type the file name of our picture or icon, which is icon.png, which is right over here. Okay, save that and go back to our project and refresh. It's right here, but as you can see, it is squeezed. Okay, the actual picture is actually not squeezed. It's supposed to be like this. So how can we fix that? Again, we go back to our code, and you can actually just go ahead and remove the height attribute. Okay, just remove that, save your work, and there you have it. If we zoom in, the icon is not anymore squeezed. Okay, from here you can definitely use this user interface as it is, same design, but you can actually go ahead and customize it to meet the system requirements that is required in your project. For example, here in these two text boxes, I can actually go ahead and make a space in between them by adding a Bootstrap class, for example, margin bottom dash 2. Okay, now we have some spacing. I can actually add another button right here. This is the sign in button. Okay, I can actually go ahead and add a div class and copy this button, copy that and paste it right here. I'll just rename this, for example, register. Okay, and we have it here on our site. Let me just put some spacing. Here I'm going to add a class of margin top 2, and the button I'm going to use success to make it green, and this is going to be an outline style button. So save that and refresh our work. Actually, there's no need, it's right over here. Now we have a new button on the template that we have modified a little bit. Okay, so that's how to create a logged in system user interface using the existing examples from Bootstrap, okay, which is right over here. Okay, so I hope you guys, I hope you like it, and I hope you have learned something, and see you in the next one. Bye now.